I just want to speak about the site Tattoo Copycat, and the first thing I just want to say is it's totally waste of time to copy somebody else's tattoos. There's so many other things tattoos you can do. There's so many cool ideas in the pantheon mythology and so on. It's so many people who do Medusa as a tattoo. I think that is a bit silly, and I think it's extremely silly to try to copy some other person's tattoo. And all of this kind of thing is just so stupid. But the thing I want to say with everything, all of this is not a good idea to copy a tattoo, because of the reason why people do a tattoo and they go to special tattoo shop to do that specific tattoo is because that tattoo artist are extremely good at what that person do. So when you copy somebody else's tattoo, it's 97% that your tattoo, that copy of the original one, will not look as crispy clean as the original is. So it's much better is to find an original idea, or even so many things you can do. There's so many ways you can do Medusa. Example, there's so many things. There's a billion different variations you can do. So even can look. It's so many things, and I understand that people copy a tattoo because the original one is from a famous artist, and of course you want a similar tattoo as the famous original artist have, and of course I understand that, but it's not a good thing to do. Is because it's not a good thing to do, but at the same time it's totally a waste of time to make a site about this thing. I understand that people get angry when people copy. I agree with that. It's not good, but at the same time is how do you say what is a copy or it's not a copy, and this kind of thing. Because you can see here the copy do something is different with this one. They don't have a snake in the mouth. They don't have many different things in it, and it's different shape. So so the thing with all of this is it's not really a copy because of the differences in the picture, how the picture is. But so I think that is a bit nitpicky to call this a copy. I think I see the similarity, I see the inspiration, but I don't want to say this is called. Both of them is Medusa, and both of them have a tiara. One have not a snake in the mouth, and this kind of thing. So I think it's hard to say, but in the aesthetics, the copy is more appealing in some strange way. Because but the copy looks much more to be like a mermaid face for a mermaid, and the original one looks much more Medusa. So in that case, the original one is better. But I think, it's very. It's not. And because of the mainstream industry, some tattoos are more likely to be copied and other tattoos because of is Medusa, Hercules, Zeus, Cerberus, flowers, the Joker, all of these characters, all these mainstream figures are extremely popular for a reason. I don't exactly. There are many different reasons why something gets popular. So when people do from a famous artist that mainstream picture like Medusa, people want to do the same thing because the tattoo industry, the tattoos have been so much more for other people that you do on your body, so people can see, and the more, there's so many reasons why people do this kind of tattoos, and I think that is a shame because the shame is because to do a copy of other person's tattoo is just to show a lack of artistic talent from and so on. And I don't say anything bad of the person. I just say I think it's a wrong thing to do. And I understand what people like this idea. I really understand for this. Of course, it's appealing, the pictures, and they are very, like example, this one, Mona Lisa, all of this thing, flowers, snake, panther, ice cream, fish, and all this kind of thing are, they are appealing tattoos for a mainstream audience, and both of them are good in different ways, the copy and the original one, but they are appealing for people who like easy understand tattoos. This does not mean that the tattoo is simple. In any case, this just means it's easy to understand the dynamic with the tattoo. In this picture, there is a reason, and so there's always a reason why you copy something. You only want to copy something if their tattoos are, if there's a reason for it. You don't copy something. You always want to copy something that you think is maybe that person doesn't have the original tattoo. Maybe it's your idol. In some case, maybe it is a YouTuber. Maybe it's something like this. I don't know, but probably all of them with original tattoos is probably a famous person in their own right. So this is the only reason why you should put the tattoos here. So probably they do a copy for they like the star so much, and I have no idea if somebody needs to correct me if I'm wrong. I think this one is, and I think more is one is inspiration and a copy. I think this one, the inspiration one, really like the one with the eye and the face with the raining drops and the shark. I think that is much more, but so probably I think this one is a YouTuber. I don't know for sure. Or that, this kind of thing. So okay, the last thing I really want to say in this video is like this, is when you make a tattoo, there's so many different inspiration you can do, so many things. It's insane how much different things you can do with the tattoo idea. To blade off, copy something is just lazy. It's total laziness because you have so many things you can take inspiration of. There's so many things. Insane. So it's not a reason to be any excuse to copy. To get inspirational is a different thing. To copy something is extremely bad. Just because a famous person have that tattoo is not a good reason to copy that. Because the only thing you do when you copy something, that you will make that person with the original one tattoo very angry, and I think that is a very shame. I really hope that it's not a good thing. And I understand why I understand why people want to copy something, because the tattoo their idols have are very very appealing for their mainstream media, and this kind of thing. And of course, this is from a famous tattoo artist. I don't know the name of the artist, but I probably think they are famous, because why should you the way copy something? Yeah, so yeah, it's a very strange thing how, and for the other one, the other reason why I think this one are from famous person, the original ones are from famous persons, are because how in the, or they how other way you can find the picture of the tattoo. The only way is or you just go into the tattoo shop and you scroll down, you see the picture of the tattoo artist. Like if you don't want like your tattoo to be copied, the best thing I can recommend is not to put the picture out in the social media. Everybody gonna look in the social media, and especially if you're a famous person, many people gonna look at the picture, and some people maybe copy that. So there's a big risk every time you're famous. I don't say that it's not acceptable, but it's still a big risk if you're famous and you don't want the tattoo to get copied. It's not a good idea. So yeah, is yeah. Okay, so this everything I really want to say in this video is just the easy thing is like this is the easy thing with all of this is like this, because that person maybe have a famous, like a Star Wars character, a Greek character, or something like very like a DC Comics character as a tattoo. The best thing to do is just to do your own version of that DC character, like example like Joker, and don't copy, because it's not good, and it's extremely boring for the industry, for all the kind, because people it's much more interesting to see new tattoos circle around in the industry, not the same thing, because everybody copies everybody, like, and everybody, one do Medusa, and the other one do Medusa, the other one do Hercules, the other one do Hercules, and all you're never gonna change anything. So I think that I think both things is waste of time. The copy and the mainstream context with all of this. And I just talk about the tattoo. I don't talk about the people. I just talk about the tattoo. So I think all of them is beautiful. It's not my type at all, and not any of them is not my type. But I understand why people like them. It's artistic with them. It's a very artistic. But it's so much mainstream in this. Yeah, it's everything I really want to say. I hope you like this video, and correct me in the comments if they are not all of them are famous persons with the original ones, but I strongly believe they are. I don't know what they do, but I think half of them are YouTubers, or or they go to very famous artist, or that artist is so famous that there is like a trend to have the mark of that artist on your body. And like some artists, like similar to rock stars, only one I can name that is my favorite of all the tattoo artists are Paul Booth. And Paul Booth, only reason why Paul Booth is my favorite rock star artist, because he do tattoos on like my favorite rock star artists like Max, Corey, King, all of them, from Slayer, Soulfly, and Slipknot. But the reason why he do extremely good art, that tattoo artist, he likes horror theme, extremely good artist, and yeah, so it's something special to go to the original artist, because you get the original work. I understand it, extremely expensive, beyond measure, to get a tattoo of that person. But there is a reason why to save money, because if you save money, you get the best work from the best artist, and tattoo is for life. So save money and plan it. And then if you have time, sometime in your life, if you have the luxury to get the tattoo of that person, you're gonna be happy the rest of your life, because you're gonna get an extremely good tattoo. It's imaginable how good you can get. But to copy that picture, to copy from the original artist, is bad for their industry, because you take something from the artist's work that they can hurt them. So it's a different. Maybe you can say it's people copy music. They download the illegal music, but it's not similar. Music industry is still bigger than the tattoo industry in some cases. So even if the tattoo artist is like Paul Booth or like a rock star level of an artist, he's still incorrect to steal something, because you steal somebody's original art. I think, yeah. So I think this is bad for many reasons, and it's not. The other one is also that also is very bad, is to steal from your idol something that person has think about very long time. So do your own tattoos. You can do extremely good. There's so many freaking ideas you can do with the tattoos. There's so many. It's insane. It's totally insane what people can do with just if they think. It's just insane. Insanity is so cool. Yeah. The last thing I say is so simple: is don't copy. Think for yourself. Okay. Bye.